Hello, everybody. I feel like I'm getting some feedback today, so when you get here, let me know. Maybe I need to turn this thing off. Hold on. Okay, so let me take this off and let me know how I'm sounding. Hey, Vicky, are you getting is there an echo? Because it seems like things are changing. I've muted my iPad. I've got just my iPhone with the volume, and I still feel like I hear an echo, and I've got my iPad turned all the way down. So just let me know, does it sound okay? Renee, okay, good. So no doubles. Hey, Sue. Okay, awesome. So it just sounds weird on my end then. Okay, good enough then. So today we're doing, what did I call it? Year of the Tiger. That's right. So, hey, Rose, you're Zooming and okay, nice, funny. So Year of the Tiger because a month or so ago, I like to do that craft roulette. It's on Friday nights, and it's like they spin the wheel, and we get parameters, and you make cards. And one of the ones came up was sign. You had to do something with a sign in your card, and I didn't have any signs. But then I thought, oh, a zodiac sign, that would be cool. Hey, Darlene. So I looked it up, and this is the year of the tiger, and that calendar starts on February 1st. So I thought we'd do some tiger stuff. But first, I just want to take a few minutes and give you a couple of updates. So, first of all, inventory changes every day, it seems. I went to put an order in on Tuesday, and I've been trying to get that birthday kit that's so cute that has like the cutouts, the die cut things. Hey, Vicky. And hi, Deborah. YouTube won't let you live chat. That's interesting. As far as YouTube, I thought they only require you to like be logged in or something, and then you can comment. That's weird. So where was I going with this? Oh, inventory. So I've been trying to order that cute birthday kit, and every time I go to put the order in, it's been out of stock, and it's just been frustrating. So then of course it shows up today, and it's back. Hey, Sharon, it's back there. So so Vicky, it won't let you chat there either. I think that's a YouTube. I don't know how I can fix that because that's not one of the settings that I can change in here. But I am going to have to look at that. Maybe I can submit having issues, I think, when we're done. So yeah, Rose, the candle kit is maddening. It's there, it's not there. It's there, it's not there. And of course, I don't want to pay $6.95 shipping on a $19 item and get it today when it showed up. So I'm going to try to wait till next week and see when I put in my February order. But I just want you guys to know that the inventory is frustrating for demonstrators and customers, like everybody. It's frustrating for everybody. And there's not a whole bunch more I can say about it. Like we're all suffering together. So, Vicky, it won't let you create a channel so you can chat. I don't know about channels because I thought my channel was the channel. I don't know how that works. Okay. I'm going to have to go and see if I can find somebody on live YouTube and see if I can comment later. I'll have to look into that. So the other thing, Cactus Cuties class, still going on. So I just mailed the first batch out today. So what I'm going to do for that is every weekend I will cut more packets as needed and then plan to mail out on Monday. So I got the first batch out, PDFs with the tutorial that's going out tomorrow because I have to take one more swipe through the written part just to make sure everything like makes sense, proofread it. I like to proofread it twice because stuff still ends up funky. So you can still get the Cactus Cuties class two ways. You can order the stuff that I've got on my, actually let's face down here, solo layout. So this is on my blog. You can order these three things. If you already have this, it's like $54 in product, and use the code, this hostess code, and I will mail you the class packet for free. Otherwise, you can just buy it outright. Like say you already have the stuff and you don't want to place an order, that's fine. $30 plus first class postage to get it to you. Now I'm saying packets are available through the end of February, but that's really, I'm saying that because of celebration, because I want you to have the best deal possible for yourself. Because if you're placing the order, that's going to get you a celebration item. But ultimately, it's up until you can still get that flowering cactus product medley, because you have to have that. Absolutely have to have it. Out of 7 cards, I used it on 8 cards, the different designer papers. So you must have that. All right, so that's good. Super Bowl squares. I have updated on my Facebook page, ToniStamps and more. Hey, oh, it's Lori at Vicky's. Okay. Hey, girl. Funny. So Super Bowl squares. We are over halfway full, and we have 2 more weeks to get your squares. So check that out. It is a pinned post. So $4 squares, and there's going to be 4 prizes, quarters, 1, 2, 3, and then the final score. It's a $100 order. You pick whatever you want, just no hostess stuff. I'm covering the shipping and the tax to get it to you. So it's fun. Super Bowl squares are fun. And I decided I'm probably going to come on every quarter and do a quick live, like show who won, do a little announcement like, yay, so-and-so won, and then make a card or a tag or a little something, just a little quick something for a few minutes. Sharon, you want to do the cactus class site to order and you want to buy 5 squares. Okay, we will email later, okay, and get that worked out. And then last thing, reminder that January workshop, I am giving away for everybody that uses the monthly code this month for January. I'm giving away this in the moment stamp set. So I'm going to put everybody's name in a cup and then draw a number. So that's for January. February, I'm going to give this one away because I just got this with an order, this Calming Camellia, whatever. So again, this will be for the February workshop. Using the code, place in your order, and you'll get whatever freebie thing I decide we're having next month, and then get a chance at winning that. So giving those 2 away. And I think that was it. If Gail is on here, today is her birthday, so we have to say happy birthday. So maybe she'll pop on later. But okay, let's get to it. I've only got 3 things to show you tonight, and they're going to turn out cute. Okay, solo layout. First, let's look at some mail. So I got this neat card from Kay, one of my friends, Kay. So it looks like she's masked off this rectangle and then did some ink blending. I don't know how she did it, but it feels like it's watercolor paper, but I love it. Hey, Sean. I love this. Like, she did a really good job with the masking and then just stamped the image in black. I think that's pretty striking. And that little thinking of you, I love it. Then I got this card from Linda. She had to send me a check, and I love it. It's from one of my kits. I think it was like maybe November or December. I can't remember. But I love the gold embossing and the gems, the trees. I may be using this ribbon tonight. So I love that. And then these are roses swaps that I've been meaning to show you for like 2 weeks. So she always dolls these up, but I love the gems. This is the paper. This is the Celebration Rainbows and Sunshine paper. Love it. Love it with the pink. But, she always dolls up the inside. And this is 2 different pieces of paper here. So the dots are from one pattern, and then the stripes are from another. Rose, I love it. And I'm not sure where this comes from. I'm not familiar. I haven't looked at the rainbow stuff too much. Maybe it's from there. And then, lovely. So this combines the Ladybug bundle, and this is from the Artfully Layered bundle, I think. I'm getting this on February 1st. So I love that. And then those papers. And then she's got some of the glimmer, the shimmer paper here. So this looks like cameo coral with the black dots. I hope I don't wreck this. And then she put the shimmery business over top of it. So yeah, Lori, rainbow and sunshines. That's right up your alley. Okay, let's get to it for Year of the Tiger. So I do not have any tiger stamps or any jungle stuff whatsoever. But what I do have is this paper. This is the In the Wild paper pack. And what I've been doing when I needed animals is I'm just taking this sheet and cutting the tigers out of it. So I can get, there's a couple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can get 6 whole ones out of here. So we're going to be cutting these up as we go tonight. And then I'm using the rest of the papers. So I always like these because I thought, even if I don't do anything with these tigers, I like this. You can make any kind of tropical card with that. I like that, okay, but I like that background. That could be a generic pattern. This I liked, even if I don't want to cut out these cheetahs. I like this pattern. This, I love the flowers, and these garden gems go perfectly with this. They fit right in here. The garden gems that we had back in November, December timeframe. And then again, another generic pattern. And then this one I think was probably my favorite because I like all the leaves on the back. And this is the Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent. But I really just like that pattern. So this is all I have left of it. And we're going to be cutting out our tigers. So the first thing I thought of, Year of the Tiger, like with the Chinese Zodiac calendar, was one of those, the screen divider cards. So we're going to make a short one. You can make them 5.5 inches tall, like, regular size, or I'm going to do a shorty. So I am starting out with a piece that is, let me move this. This is 4 1/4 by 11. So all we want to do, this can be any size you want, really, any size you want. You just have to divide it in 4s. Okay. So this could be, if you had a 12-inch piece, you could do that and score it at 4, 8, and no, wait, 3, 6, and 9. That would be 4 even squares. But with 11, let me bring up my scoring thing. We are going to score it at 2 3/4. That looks wider than I expected. Okay, 2 3/4. Now I like to flip mine because this is going to be like an accordion fold. So 2 3/4, then 5.5, because that is half of 11, and then flip it, and then 5.5 plus 2 3/4 is 8 1/4. So that's our final measurement. Oh, and I just did it on 8.5. That's going to be jacked up. All right. Hopefully I'll be able to cover that up with some white. All right, so this is our base. And let me get my fancy new Teflon scoring tool. And then just folding these, accordion fold. Okay, so it's going to sit up like this. So you can see that. Now we want to make fancy feet. So you get a punch that will fit up in here. And that's what I forgot to grab. Oh, so I wanted to use the Lovely Label Punch. So it's easier if you get one that has like the decoration up top, because we have to slide this punch in this way. If we had, let me show you. If we had this punch, like the Everyday Label Punch, to turn it this way, if we wanted this fancy edge, we can't get into the middle parts unless we folded this back. And I wouldn't want to punch through too. So you could technically bring this in from the side, punch it, fold it back, put it back in, punch it again. You can do that if you want. I'm not interested in doing that. I just want to go along and punch punch everything. So we want to punch before I tape anything down. And I'm really just eyeballing. So I'm going to try to pay attention to, oh, actually, you know what? I should probably see how big my pieces are. So I cut some layers. Let's look at the black ones. That's going to sit about there. All right. So I think once I get this first one going, so I only want to come in I'm just going to hold it up. I'm going to come and punch it at about 1/4 of an inch down from that decoration part. So I'm just going to eyeball this for the middle. And when I say eyeball, I'm really trying to judge the side here. And if I don't get it perfectly, it's fine. But ooh, I like it. All right, now we'll do the same thing again here. So we're going to punch all 4 panels. And again, eyeballing and trying to go that same length down there, or depth really. Oh, nice. This is really pretty. Okay. And then one more. So you can see this is like one of those fancy room divider things. So it's going to sit up like this, and I love it. All right, so I cut black pieces. Black is, let me look at my notes here, 2.5 inches wide by 3 inches tall. And so I've got 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I cut, and actually I'm not cutting out the animals for this one. I cut 3 different designer patterns, and these are 2 1/4 by 2 3/4. Which one? I want to use that one and that one. And then I've got a white for the end that we're going to do a little stamping, because you want to be able to write on it. And I can tell my faux pas is not going to be entirely covered up. Let me try to burnish this a little bit better with my scoring thing, because I don't want to just throw this out. Ugh, that bothers me. I may have to figure something else out. All right, but let's go ahead and glue these on. So I'm going to glue the designer paper to the black first. And then I have already embossed some greetings that I want to put on here. I did embossing in white powder on black cardstock. Now here's the thing with these papers, if you don't have this is evening evergreen. If you don't have evening evergreen, use black, because that will go with anything. Sean, you've never seen this style of card. Could you use a die instead of a punch? You absolutely could use a die, as long as you could get it in your Big Shot. So you can't go this way because your Big Shot's only 6 inches. But you could use, actually I've got a plate here. You could set it on your plate this way and put your die right here, and then run it through, and then move it over and run it through. Same. So now you may be wondering, why do I have a die sitting here? Well, this is completely off topic, but I just wanted to show you how I've had this for about 5 years at least. And I mean, it's done well. It hasn't broke yet, but it's just not cutting good. And I've been good about alternating it, like flipping it around so it stays pretty straight. But it's soft and fuzzy, and it's just not cutting well anymore. So it's going in the recycle bin. So don't feel like you have to wait until your plates actually crack. Okay. But yeah, Sean, definitely that should work. How is this the wrong size? Oh my gosh. All right, so this black piece is the wrong size. Oh my. All right, so I'm gonna have to cut another piece of black, I can tell. I probably grabbed the wrong thing when I was going to make my die cuts. So that's gonna go there. Then I want this one here. And I hear my husband's car. I don't know where he thinks he's going. Probably to the store for something that we don't need. All right, and that's a little cray-cray on the end there. So yeah, you can make all kinds of stuff. As long as you have like the designer paper, you don't necessarily have to have the stamp that goes with it. I feel like I'm in the same boat with the pansy papers because I don't have those. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue these on. I didn't get the pansy set, but I have the papers. So I can do something with those. Now this, I'm just trying to eyeball and get an even border around these three. Oh, for those of you in Maryland, did you hear that we're going to get snow, more snow tomorrow? I mean, I don't know how much it's actually going to end up being, but I think it's supposed to start at night, so there won't be like a panic, like getting to work or anything. Yeah, he knows I'm distracted. Yeah, he knows that I'm up here for... It's funny. I tell him like every night, like I literally do come up here in my craft room every night. I can't stand it if I always have something that I'm doing. And I love it. So, but I always tell him like after dinner, like, okay, well, I'm going upstairs. I'll probably be like 25 minutes. I swear, like an hour and a half later, forget it. Sue, I don't have slick days anymore. Once I quit the government, those slick days went away. Now, if I want to stay home, I don't get paid. That's not any fun. All right, let me cut a piece of black real quick. Let's see, do I have any scraps? Okay, that one will work. And what did I say this was? 2.5 by 3. What is this? Oh, that's 3. Okay, so let's go 2.5. And then we will, this is what I'm going to stamp on. All right, so what did I already emboss and die cut? So I used a couple of different sets. I'm going to be using Flowers of Friendship. This is what I'm going to put on the last card. Life is better with friends like you. Or the last panel, I should say. And actually, let me mount this. Okay, that should be straight. But Free as a Bird, I like the Hello, and then the World Needs More of You. And then Art and Bloom, I use this You're a Rare Find. So, hey, Brenda, you are not catching the replay. You are catching us live. Funny. Yeah, Lori, that snow line is still there. Doesn't do me any good, though. All right, so greetings. I wanted this to go like here. Hello. So I want just like words on each panel and then like the final one. Now this one, I wasn't sure whether I was going to put it on this side or this side. And I do want it on this side. So I want to cut this off. Now I could do it. I'm just going to do it by hand. I could break out the my cutter, but okay, I like that. And I'm just going to glue these on too. And then I'm going to trim that hello down too. Same. Oh, you know what? Is everything still working? Okay. My iPad showed like I hit a button at the bottom or something and I didn't touch it. So, Brenda, you're funny. I know it's hard to tell if things are live or not. All right, so gluing that down. Now, the same thing for the hello. I'm just going to trim this off. And if you wanted to pop these up, pop them up. But I wanted to keep everything pretty flat. I'm going to add some gems. So I still have some of the garden gems that we had from November, December. And I like using them. Oh, actually, you know what? I did want a little animal here. Where did my papers go? Oh, here we go. I need to cut something. So I want this to say, hello, you're a rare find. The world needs more of you. And I think I'm going to have to trim this entirely. All right, but I do want a little tiger or a little something. These guys are too big. Now, normally I may back these tigers or these animals with white before I would cut them. But I don't think I'm going to this time. Ooh, that's a good one. But I like this guy sitting here. So let's go for him. So I'm just going to like quick cut around him, trim him out. And I'm leaving just a small border. I really do like having this option to just cut stuff out of the designer paper. And I know they had dies that go with this, but I wasn't into them, so I don't mind. For the little bit that I'm going to do with this, I don't mind hand cutting stuff. And the same with the pansies. Like, I didn't get that whole big bundle, so I'm just going to hand cut stuff, those flowers out when I'm ready to do anything with that. Ooh, yeah, nice. I like that. Okay, now I feel like I do need to trim this. Let's see. Let's just trim it the one side and see how I like it. Because I like things like coming in from the side. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Although I feel like it should be in a different spot than this one. Too tall. I should have put this one up taller. That's fine. I'm going to go right here. Okay. But I like this. And you could have this style card. It doesn't have to be like an oriental theme or something. You could have whatever. You could make this flowers. You could make it cars. You could make it gears. You could make it what's the lighthouse? Anything really. Okay, let me put this in. And I think Gilded Gems are going to look nice. And I'm going to put in some of the garden gems that I still have. I think I said that already. Okay, stamping the greeting. So I want to have, I want to be able to write a little something. But I do want to say, life is better with friends like you. And then I'll probably just leave room to like write my name. Because I don't write a whole bunch on my cards. All right, now, color. I could use black. That would stand out. I could also use Calypso, no, not Calypso Coral. Cajun Craze, that's what this color is. And I think that's what I'm going to go for. Okay, let's hope for one and done. Okay, I like it. It's good enough. My Cajun looks a little less Cajun-y than normal. Interesting. All right, let's wipe this off. Get him cleaned up. Put that back. So yeah, I use like 3 different stamp sets and 2 dies. So the dies that I used to cut out all my little greeting pieces came from Tasteful Labels dies, because I use these a lot. And then the Ornate Frames dies. I used this one. So I really like that one, but nothing fit on it. Like the hello would have fit, but that was just super tiny. Wah, wah. All right, let's glue this on. And then we're going to put some gems on. And then our screen, what's this called? Screen divider card. Ooh. So now, like I said at the beginning, this one is a short one, meaning it's 4 1/4 tall. You could cut your paper different and have it be 5 1/2 inches tall. Okay. It's just however long you have it, you want to make sure you can divide it into 4 panels. And I mean, really, I guess you could do 3 if you wanted just 3 panels. Why not? Oh, why did I shut that? Okay, glue this on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to send this to somebody that's probably gonna be forgiving about this part being messed up. Nice. Now this will fit in a medium envelope. Let's see, do I have one handy? Yes. Here we go. So remember, this is 4 1/4 by 11, so in half. This is 5 1/2. Oh, look at that. You can see where I didn't even get that perfectly centered, but that's okay. But so we've got 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, and this will fit in a medium envelope. All right. So yeah, you could make something really tall, Sean. Ooh, you could make a slim line of this. That would be really tall. That's something to think about. All right, so what did I want? I wanted garden gems. Oops, and I just dropped a pack of something. And then I was thinking some Gilded Gems because I like how chunky those things are. And where did they go? Too many things, right? And those are a shorter pack of, here we go. Okay. So these garden gems, I'm surprised, these were a limited time thing, and I was surprised that they never ran out. I thought people were going to go nuts trying to get them, which they'll probably end up on the clearance rack or something later. I think that always happens when they have things that, you know, don't run out. So I just want to add a couple of these, actually right on this leaf, and then up here on this one, actually right next to it, because that kind of like blends in for that. Yeah, I like it. And then we'll do the Gilded Gems. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do a Gilded Gem up here in the corner. Let's do a small one. And then some of these petals, so it will be like a flower kind of. Oops, that went crooked. And I don't worry about rationing these things, really. I mean, we buy things to use them, right? So let's use them. Okay. I like that. And then some more Gilded Gems on the other two. Let me put this stuff away. I don't have any cat hairs on my gems. I don't. That's funny. Hopefully I don't have any cat hairs anyway. Oh, you know what? Last Friday was Sweetie's, that was her death day like 4 years ago. I have it on my calendar. How dumb is that? All right, let's put, I want one here, and then another, like a little one, and then something over here. Actually, let's do a big one. And then this little one. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Now, if you wanted more room to write, you could add more white panels, like on the back here, and write on that. Ooh, you could make a pocket. You could add a pocket on there. Lots of possibilities. But yeah, I love that it fits. So it'll look like this sitting up on your table. I know that's always hard to see, like with the camera. Yeah, Lori, that's she's in my calendar. Yep. Okay, so screen divider card. Next thing I wanted to show you, we are going to cut out one of these animals. But where is, oh, here we go. All right, so the fact that I don't have the tiger stamp set, but we can still make a cool card with this, with all the different designer papers. So I cut a bunch of the patterns into 1/2-inch strips. So what we're going to do, we've got Cajun Craze card base. Thanks, Kathy. Thanks, Julie. Cajun Craze card base. And then I've got 2 pieces of white. One is 4 by 5 1/4. This is for the inside. So let's go ahead and just put that on the inside. And then the black is the same, 4 by 5 1/4. So that's going to get layered here. This white I cut down 3/16. So good, I'm back. Yes, Renee. I didn't go out anywhere, I thought. But yeah, we're here. Awesome. Okay, so what I like to do for this, I take my tape and just cover, not every single bit, like I'm leaving a little gap. So like 1-inch strips or so, and then something down the sides, and then one down the middle. Why not? All right, so these strips, I'm going to start with one, and I'm just willy-nilly going to use these patterns. This is not going to go like across the whole thing, but I still want to start with, let's go right here from this corner down here. So I'm going to have some this way, and I'm just butting them up to each other. Actually, I have to flip this around. So I do want to cover the whole length if I can. And this isn't that hard for real. All right, so we'll do this. I want one of these. Oops. Sticky, sticky. All right, I feel like I have to concentrate to get this right up there. I don't want any gaps. Okay, so I'm going to do these. Fill these in. And actually, I'm going to try to use as little as possible. Like start over here so I can cut all this off in case I need it for that side. Because I don't know exactly how this is going to land. Okay, and then I need a little piece there. So this will work. Oh, good. Okay, and then we're just going to trim off what's hanging over. Now I could take this back to my cutter and get like a really perfect clip, but it's just as easy to find, you know, to use the sides. All right, now I need a little piece there. What is going to fit? Not quite. Not quite. All right, I think I'll just have to use this. And then same thing, trim. And I think I just cut that crooked, but it's not the end of the world. All right, now I want to start this way, just so I have some going both directions. And again, it's willy-nilly with the pattern. And you can do this with any, like with the pansies, how do I remember what they are, or does it not matter? Do you mean the, what do you mean, Sean? How do I remember what is? Like where I'm laying down the different patterns of the designer paper? How do I remember what they are? Tell me more about what you mean for that. And then I will have an answer, hopefully. All right, let's use this one. And then I need, let's go with this one. Oh, that question was for Sharon. Okay. Oh, I see Sharon's comment now. I never put gems back in their packages. Too much trouble. Oh, funny. Now I understand, Sean. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess you could either remember, or if it doesn't matter, then it doesn't matter. If you just go by, I know some people sort theirs by color. Like they don't care what it is. They're just sorting it by color. I'm not really down with that, but that's just me. All right, one more little piece. And see this teeny little spot at the bottom, and that's, I know I didn't get any tape on there, so I'm just going to add a little bit of glue. Oh, there we go. And I'm glad I looked at that because I forgot to put my pen back in. All right, let's put this guy right here. Cover that up. I feel like I need one of these there. And one of that. And that will do it. Okay, nice. Now these, I will save these and do something else with them because I cut a bunch. I cut like, I don't know, of every pattern I cut 5 or 6 strips. So, and these were all 1/2 inch. I know some people will do them with, they'll alternate 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 3/8 inch, you know, whichever. Hey Penny, thanks. But I like the consistency, so I did them all 1/2 inch. All right, and I'm just trimming this. And then I will, there we go. These little corner bits, I'm not going to save them. These bigger chunks, I will save them. Let's just push them off into a pile. All right, so now this we're going to glue onto our black background. And again, the black is 4 by 5 1/4. And the white piece that I taped everything to was 3/16 cut down. So was it this way? Yeah. All right, let's do this. Oops, I feel like I didn't get that right. Okay, good enough. Nice. Look at this bubble. So has Gail poked on here yet? Because I need to tell her happy birthday, because I got like my first 3 or 4 birthday cards out in January at the beginning of the month, and then the rest completely blew it. Like, I've got them here in an envelope, didn't make it to the post office, so feel terrible. All right, so I want, oh, was I going to do this? I think I was going to do this way. Duh. Because I'm stamping the greeting. So I'm going to do happy birthday. And then we're going to cut one of the tigers out. So I want, boop, boop, boop. Happy. And then birthday. I love these fonts. And then we're going to have a tiger, oops, like sitting right here. So let's get some blocks. I think I'm going to go with black for happy. And then, oh no, you know what? I'm going to do evening evergreen. Because I am going to mount this on black. Now it looks like I have to re-ink my evening evergreen pad a little bit. All right, happy. I love that we can see through these. Nice. Happy, and I don't need to unmount that yet. And then birthday, I'm going to do in the Cajun. And then I think I'll cut out one of the yellow tigers. So happy birthday. And I don't mind if this, oh, it didn't touch. I was going to say, I don't mind if it touches the happy a little bit, but it didn't, so. Oh, you're funny, Sharon. You mailed Gail's birthday with a stack of Christmas cards. Well, at least it got there early or on time. Yeah, birth season, birthmark. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do that. And now for cutting, ooh, I think this tiger's going to be good because of the way he's facing. What's on the back of this? Oh, that's another good pattern for generic. You know, the first thing that I thought of when I saw these papers with this pattern was to make a card that looks like a purse, because I like a good animal print purse. Just like Lori, that's her favorite. All right, so I'm just going to cut around. Now, sometimes I would mount this on cardstock first. I think I said that. But on this case, I'm not. Just because, really, I forgot about it in the 15 minutes or so since I said I was going to do that. And that's how it goes sometimes. But I'm going to pop this up. So I'm going to layer that greeting on the black. And then I'm going to pop up the whole layer on the card front. And I'm going to pop this tiger up. So Year of the Tiger. Then I always have to look up my, like, I'm a monkey. If, you know, you look up what year you were born. And I think my husband is a pig, but they will call it something else. I can't remember what they use instead of pig. But it's funny. I'm like, yeah, you are a pig. I'm kidding. I don't say that to him. He's not. He's good. Mostly. All right. So, ooh, yeah, that's going to go like that. So, this one I'm going to hand trim. Or let me measure it. Okay, so this looks like 3 and... yeah, I'm going to cut it. I'm going to mount it first and then cut it. Sean, that's hysterical. Swine. Yes, Penny, swine. That's like, yeah, pig. And his mom used to call him Twedgy, which she was Korean. And then we found out later Twedgy is pig. So she called him Pig Face. So, yeah, sometimes when he's getting out of hand, and I got to break out the Twedgy. Okay. All right, so I'm just eyeballing this. That looks pretty good. And yep, good enough. I don't eyeball the cutting so much, like all the time, but I'm okay with that. I can tell this is a little bit longer, but that's mean too. No, it's not. Penny, it's not. Okay, let's tape this down. And then I'm going to put the, I'm going to use my foam tape to put the whole thing up on the Cajun Craze card base. And then let me check time. I heard him come back. Oh, quarter of. Okay, because I have one more. All right, let's do this. You're a monkey as well, Sharon? More power to the monkeys. Yeah, we haven't been in a restaurant in so long, but do they even still have those on the placemats with the years so you can find out what you are? I mean, that always kept us busy. I mean, even as adults, you know, we always want to read whatever it says. All right, now let's bring in a little bit of my Tombow glue on the foam. Oh, okay. Thought it might be quitting on me. All right, so this is facing the right way, because you know I've done that. Okay. I'm just going to hold that there for a minute, and we need dimensionals for this guy. Let's use up the rest of these. Let's put one right on his head. Oh, really, Sean? See, Sean, you know what all those, you're more familiar with all the calendar stuff. And does that go by the year? Because I thought you were doing something and you could tell, like, the day, you use the day, the year, the month, like, everything. And yeah, I don't know what you got to figure out, but if you say it, I believe you. All right, let's put this on here. Now, I want to remember where his feet are. Like, I don't want to turn him like this because I want him to, like, still be standing up. So these, I think, have to be straight or, like, in a line. And I want to bring it down as far as I can without covering up my happy birthday. Okay. I love it. I love it, love it. All right, let's do some more of these Gilded Gems just because I like how gold and, you know, thick they are. I'm trying to think. I don't have anything else because the rest of this is so busy. I don't have anything else that's really going to show up, you know? So let's do a big one. And I don't want anything like dirty. Let's do a big one. And then a medium. That doesn't want to come off of there. Or it wanted to leave the glue dot behind. All right. One there. And then a little one. I feel like I could use some more too. Let's do 5. Then we'll do 2 more down here. 1, and that's a little bit too close. Right there. And then I'm going to move that just a touch. Okay. Now I got to move this one because it doesn't look right. Okay. Still seems a little bit off, but I'm going to let it go. I feel like I could have had these spaced out differently, but anywho, so that's our Year of the Tiger card, considering that we don't have any tiger stamps. So next thing, thanks Linda, quilt card gone wild. Yes, Sean, that is a good title for that. Very nice. All right, third thing, what I wanted to do. So this I want to make this will be a tag or a journaling card, something you could put in if you wanted a scrapbook, but if you had just a journal, like not even scrapbooking, but you know, some people like journaling, I like a combination of pictures and words, or this could just be a tag that you hang off of like a bag. So good night, Lori. Thanks for hanging out. All right, so for this, I have got let me turn my page so I have my measurements written down. So this is a 3x6 Cajun Craze card base. Then I've got black 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. So that's just cut down 1/4 inch. And then curry, this is 3 5/8 by 5 5/8. And I will have all the measurements on my blog. It usually takes me a day or two to get that blog posted, but I will have that up there. So those are those layers. And then I've cut 3 pieces of the designer paper. Which way do I want them to go? Maybe this way. Now I cut the designer paper at 3 5/8 by 1 7/8. That doesn't sound right. Okay, 3 1/2. 3 1/2 by 1 7/8. Okay, so let me make a note. 3 1/2. Oh, you know what? I just couldn't read my note because I scratched over it so much. 3 1/2 by 1 7/8. Now this is not going to be an even spread because it's going to overlap a little bit. Because I really had to cut it at instead of 1 7/8, it was between 1 3/4 and 1 7/8, and that was just too much. So I was like, I'll just overlap it some. But so I think I'm going to go with this, and I will start at the bottom. Ooh, I could use that side too. Nope. Okay. I don't want to have 2 Cajun layers. So this, I'm just going to make sure the borders are even down here. And then I'm going to do the top one because when I'm overlapping, I'm going to make sure that this overlaps both of these. All right, so let me flip this upside down so I can just see it better. And again, just eyeballing to make sure my borders are even on the 3 sides. Yeah, so what did you have Gail out partying and now she's just exhausted? I thought she would have popped on. I gotta catch her video from last night. All right, let's put that there. And again, just making sure those borders are the same. And I must have mounted something crooked. over here, but that's not the end of the world. Okay. Now with this, we could cut some of these tigers out, but they're really larger. I think the only one that I could cut out would be this one. And I wouldn't want all that green because I would put it down here in the corner. And this one's too big. I could go with some tiny ones. But I think I'm leaving it because all I want to do is have like a little, the word, friendship refreshes the soul. And this came from the Beauty of Friendship set. So it's not, you know, when I look at a set, I don't look just at the images. I look at the words too. Oh, she went out for dinner tonight. Good for her. Good. Well, I hope I can still catch her later. All right, let's go ahead and glue these on. So what I like about this, like making it a journaling tag or just a tag anyway, you can add a piece of white or vanilla to the back if you want to do some writing, and you can tuck it in something, or you can add some pictures, anything. Or you can just look at it because it's pretty, because that's okay too. All right, is this straight-ish? Yep, okay. And I just realized that my hole puncher is somewhere where I can't get to it now, but that's okay. All right, so stamping. This time I am going to stamp in the black, and I'm going to use my VersaFine Onyx, which I like for with the photopolymer stamps because it doesn't stain them. The only drawback is it takes a long time to dry. So I'm going to stamp this, and then we're going to have to let it sit. I probably should have done that first, right? Whoopsie. All right, let me get this cleaned off. I am glad she went out to dinner. That's awesome. Okay, that's good. So while that is drying, so I still have some of my Evening Evergreen, this chevron weave ribbon. So I wanted to use this and some gold, which I forgot to pull out. Let's see. Oh, I like this. So this was, is this still in the catalog? Shimmer Ribbon. This was in the mini catalog, I think. So we have the other shimmer ribbon that is just shimmery, but this is really sparkly. Actually, I don't think this is still current, but I'm going to use it because I'm going to be giving this to someone. So I'm just going to tie these. I mean, measure them together and fold it in half, half-ish, and like this. I'm just going to staple this on. So I want to angle it just a little bit, like that, so we can still see the gold. And I'm going to staple it right on the front because you're going to be able to see the staple anyway, so why not? I'm not going to hide it. All right, so just get in here. 1 and 2. I like it. So then you can see both of the ribbon colors. Nice, nice, nice. And let's see how this is going. All right. Now this I was just planning on cutting, like hand cutting. Actually, you know what? I think I am going to get crazy with it. Because I didn't bring any of my dies. I could have cut that like with an oval or something. What do I have? Because I could cut with my little cut and emboss. Is that going to fit? Ooh, barely. Yeah, okay. We can do that. From the old Tasteful labels, guys. All right, let's get our cuts. And I really feel like this isn't dry all the way. All right, we're going to go for it. Okay, cut and emboss. I swear, every time I use this, I have to knock all the glitter and debris off of it. Okay, so let's put this in here. And I need a Post-it to hold this in place. Oh, that reminds me. I saw an update on the demonstrator site that said they are not going to be pursuing. There was a mat that goes with this, with both the machines, really, to do like impressions. And they're not going to be, something's not working out with that, so they're just not going to do it. But they are still working on the magnet plates. I personally have no interest in the magnet plate. I would much rather use a Post-it note because the magnet plates, I just don't trust it. It's going to be thin, and invariably it's going to bend or warp, and I don't want to have to try to keep it, like pay that much attention to it to keep it straight, you know? So that's not going to do anything for me. But I just want to let you know, I did see that no impressions plates, if that's what they were calling them. I mean, it was really like, not really foam, but it was something squishy like that. Because I still have one for the big machine. And frankly, I don't hardly use them. But anyway, so that is no longer an option. Just in case. All right. Ooh, yeah. And actually, I'm going to put this right down here because I don't want to cover up all of these tigers. And let's do just a little quick ink blending. I want to add some of the green. Just along the edges here. Just so it stands out a little bit. Yeah, I made chili this weekend, so I think we're going to have that, which means I'm going to have to chase dinner with a couple of Tums. Because it's, I mean, I know it's late to be eating, but I didn't get home in time. All right. Ooh, I like it. Okay. And I'll clean that later. I'll just wipe that on my microfiber towel, which I do need to clean. All right. Now, I am not going to pop this up because if I was going to stick this in something, I wouldn't really want it to get caught in anything. So I'm just going to glue it down straight. I mean, you can have 3D things in with your tags or whatever. But this one, no, not for me. All right, I'm putting this down here. Just because I don't want to cover up these tigers. And then if I really wanted to, I could go back and cut out some of the small ones. From probably the piece that I just dropped. But that seems too tiny because that would be the same as that. Could have him up there, but he's facing the wrong direction. And I didn't want to cover up this one. So I'm just going to leave it. If anything, I may punch something. This kind of reminds me of a fishbowl. But okay, I'm going to have to cut that off for now. So that's it for our projects tonight. Our In the Wild, or Year of the Tiger, rather, project. So we've got our tag, which can be a journaling tag. It can be a gift tag because you can still tie this onto a gift bag. You know, tie it around the loops. And then you could add something on the back. You could write on it. So that's that. And then we've got our quilt. What did Sean call it? Our quilt card gone wild. And then we've got our screen divider card. I love that. So this again is 4 1/4 by 11. And it will fit folded flat like this. It'll fit in a medium envelope. So, and it'll stand up like that. Neat. All right. So, thanks you guys. Oh, you know what? I just forgot. I got to put some Gilded Gems on there or something. I'll do that later. But I will have measurements, everything updated on my blog. I'm going to say by Saturday. All right. Yeah, Penny, that's what I have. Is the impression plate for my big shot. The magnet thing, though, I got rid of mine. I just, I didn't care for it. But all right. Thanks, you guys. And don't forget, squares, football squares are on my, it's posted, it's pinned to my Facebook business page. So ToniStamps and more. So get on over there and check because it's just over halfway full. And we've got 2 more weeks to fill it up. And I think it's going to be fun. It'll be something fun to do for Super Bowl. So, okay. Good night. Next week next week is going to be February workshop. So Monday, thanks, Julie. Monday is the last day for the January workshop. And then next week, Tuesday, will be the February. And I am going to use, I'm telling you right now, that new All Together bundle. That's what I'm be focused on. So yes, Sharon, definitely email me. Okay. Good night, everybody. Thanks for being here.